Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, good morning. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to the second edition of Global Financial Forum.
It's a pretty good bet, not certain, that the world economy will grow in the 21st century. Well, conferences are part of the lifeblood of all industries because people need to know what everybody's doing. They need to know what the business environment is. They need to make contact with one another. There are deals to be done. Electronic means of communication, digital communications, all very well. But in the end, human knowledge and human relations are built on face-to-face contact. So that's why, in the end, you need conferences, you need meetings. Without it, human life doesn't really work.
And I think it quite likely that general election in due course will be followed by a referendum on whether Britain stays in the European Union or leaves the European Union completely.
This kind of event by the Financial Times is very, very important because it brings together many, many different points of view, and it opens people's minds to new ideas. So this is very critical.
So we're seeing mobile network operators that have come in several markets. We've seen traditional banks that have come in that are looking to serve this segment. We're seeing FinTech.
These such events brings together industry players, regulators, as well as participants. So for Maybank Islamic, we want to actually connect ASEAN together with the GCC, and forums such as this gives us that opportunity.
Last year, we increased our team in WM, so in wealth management, by 30%, and we want to do the same thing this year again.
Important to understand that there are different types of blockchain technologies, so they exist on a spectrum. There's public ledger systems, there's hybrid systems, and then there's private ledger systems. But part of the whole point of an open ledger system is that anyone in the world can participate. So it doesn't matter what color your skin is, what your credit score looks like, what gender you are, or where you were born in the world.
Facts are that last year the loan market was the all-time high in this region. There were a huge amount of activity happening.
I think it's important to get people from the region to get together and kind of share what they're thinking about in terms of the trends, opportunities, and challenges that a region faces. It isn't necessarily that people will solve particular problems, but they start to think about what do we have in common and what kind of problems do we need to share insights on that we might solve collaboratively.